kaseng sain perthei All India Trinamool Congress kebrang shuan sukli dangshen hakajala lengba kajingle iso ki khadar ngut ki amle na kaseng Congress hakajanmit ka neutrik nopra arjar puai kalapun long ya kajialang thang mombati ya Khyndai Lad ban pha ka krwo sngewlem seki bahiyeng chingi khasaw ngut ki rupai ba ki bladu e lak jong ka jing Hamon district ka jala Nagaland hakasaw ba santarik mentau benai Unong ilam ko All India Trinamool Congress Meghalaya Parliamentary Party u Dr. Mukul Sangmau State President ka AITC Meghalaya ba Charles Pongru prengkat ke amali ba kentup Eugene Sangma ba HM Sangpliang ba George Bilingdo dikanci Shira Winnerson Sangma Martin Sangma bat kiwei kinong ilam ka party kila thang bomiti ya kherdok Bandung Sya Assembly Secretariat ha Khyndai Lad Habakran siklap tai kubor Dr. Mukul Sangmau luong bahangno don kam yak an afspa ladak sorkar jela kala bate lakam yak kampentriam deki kenhun runar kenhun leno bat kiwi pan.
We are here to demonstrate our solidarity with the affected families, in particular the affected families who have been grieving the incident in Mon district of Nagaland. We all are aware of the situation, the background. It will be pertinent for us to stand by the people of Mon district and particularly the affected families and urge upon all the authorities concerned, which includes the state government of Nagaland and government of India, to ensure justice. In this great nation, every individual, or in other words, every citizen of this great nation must have the sense of belongingness, and we collectively build this great nation. This is the essence of our democracy, and therefore there should not be any space or room left for any citizen of this great nation to feel that they are deprived of the necessary justice when called for. Therefore, it will be expected from the authorities concerned, under the government of India and the state government concerned, that all the measures needed to be taken to ensure justice is done in the right perspective. We convey our deepest condolences to the affected families, the grieving members of the bereaved families, and also we convey our the appeal to all the people of the state and the rest of the country to ensure that the sense of oneness, sense of togetherness prevail amongst all the citizens of this great nation. I will put it in my own way. Where do you need Armed Forces Special Power Act? If the state government is capable of dealing with the problem of militancy, insurgency and terrorism by itself without having to take recourse to this draconian law, I don't find any reason for any state to actually have this particular law to be operational in any part of the state or any part of the country. The state of Meghalaya has demonstrated in dealing with terrorism, insurgency in a manner that should be probably taken up for a case study by government of India. In fact, on a number of occasions, while we had the privilege of having meeting with government of India and other states, particularly when we have the internal security meeting convened by the government of India, we have always shared our concern, and also we have shared our experiences and also strategies in respect of dealing with problem of law and order, problem of insurgency, dealing with terrorism and other associated collateral damage that is exerted because of this lawlessness and terrorism and insurgency. I think the people of Northeast understands how complex it is to deal with the problem of terrorism and insurgency. But Meghalaya has demonstrated its capability without having to resort to adopting this draconian law. I think this is something which must be taken cognizance of by government of India and look at all the possibilities of dealing with insurgency and other problems related to terrorism in the right perspective without having to resort to this draconian law. You see, the complexity of understanding the problem of insurgency and the challenges associated with dealing with insurgency and problem of terrorism must be understood And only when they try to understand and to deal with them in a right perspective, then definitely they can have this political will, and there is no reason why there should not be a political will.
So, what's your message to the central government? How is the way to move forward to deal with?
I think I have conveyed precisely to look at different states. You know, different states have dealt with the problem of law and order, lawlessness, insurgency, terrorism. Okay, Meghalaya has shared its own problem, and we have effectively dealt with the problem of insurgency and problem of terrorism. It should be a case study for Government of India and for the rest of the country, and look at how this can be looked at and how they can be probably integrated in their approach. There is no single way of dealing with this kind of problem, but as I have said, it's complex. It's required to be dealt with, after having understood the whole complexity of the problem, and have a multi-prong, not just one action in isolation. I think today is a very special occasion where it is a solemn occasion because we are having, a candlelight demonstration to really pay our, condolences to the aggrieved family and also pray for the departed soul who were victims of this unfortunate incident in Mon district of Nagaland. And we are demonstrating here our solidarity with the people of Mon district and the people of Nagaland.
We have come here today to express our solidarity with the people of Mon district of Nagaland, and especially to those families who have lost their beloved ones. It is a very sad day, and through our platform we would like to convey our deepest condolences to the families, and also pray that God gives them the strength to bear this immense loss and be with them through these troubled times. So this is why we have assembled here today, and I hope we are joined by each and every citizen of the state also to pray for them and light candles in their for the
atrocities of the army, the armed forces. The innocent people were killed unnecessarily because of certain immunity that has been given to the armed forces. Yeah, there should be some mechanism wherein these armed forces cannot over-exercise their power because of the immunity that has been given them by the officer. So we condemn this act of the armed forces wherein unnecessarily innocent people were killed up to the maximum and to the strongest word that we can ever utter.